Hi guys, welcome back with Laughing with Luna, the podcast. I'm your host, Luna Lemon Drop, where you will be laughing with me and with your co-host, Cruz, but laughing at her because she's a joke. Today we have several discussions. Our first discussion is going to be about sandwiches because I recently learned that my very best friend does not like grilled cheese sandwiches, and I took it as a personal insult. So we're discussing sandwiches. We also have another Guess That acronym. And we're going to add another segment where it's going to be called Weekly Rant, where we rant about something that pissed us off this week. I know Cruz has something that she would like to rant about, so we'll save that for later. But I also have a weekly rant as well. So moving on to the first segment. So today's discussion is sandwiches. So yeah, my very best friend told me recently that she does not like grilled cheese sandwiches, and I just could not believe it. Like, first of all, in my food groups, like, my favorite foods to eat or snack on, number one is pickles. Pickles are bae.
Whoop, whoop.
2, anything with cheese, because cheese is the god of foods. Like, it is just awesome on everything.
Yeah, Tom Holland, what the heck is wrong with you?
Yeah, Tom Holland recently said in an interview that he does not like cheese, and I could not even fathom that. How do you not like cheese? Like, blue cheese, yeah, that's gross. Like, it's basically mold. But, like, mozzarella? Cheddar? Gouda? Brie?
Parmesan?
Parmesan? Yeah, like, I could put Parmesan on everything, every day of the week.
Yes.
So, yes, I took that as a personal insult. Well, then, I talked to Cruz about it, and Cruz tells me that she doesn't like peanut butter. What? Peanut butter is also one of those foods that should just be on everything. It's amazing. Ugh.
No, I have never liked peanut butter, and I'm the only person in my family who doesn't like it. My mom, my brother, they eat it with a spoon, off a spoon.
Yes, that's the best way to eat it.
No.
It's the best way to eat it. Oh my gosh.
Just give me all the Nutella.
I mean, I like Nutella too, but like, peanut butter, I just don't understand how people don't like peanut butter.
You know how I like to eat Reese's?
Do you not eat the peanut butter off of Reese's? Or like in the Reese's?
Only with Reese's. But I eat the chocolate around it, and then I have to, like, really brace myself to eat the peanut butter inside.
So what Cruz is telling all of you is that she's secretly a serial killer and that she hates puppies and, like, all living things.
I will neither confirm or deny these allegations.
So basically, this started a debate among all of my friends in a massive group message that I eventually named World War Sandwich, because it felt I needed to go to war for my favorite sandwiches, finding out that my best friend does not like grilled cheese and my other best friend doesn't like peanut butter. So I even asked our producer what her favorite sandwich was, and basically she's Joey from Friends and named every single sandwich that had, like, meat in it. I mean, turkey, bacon, ham, all of it, the works. But then she says, I even like peanut butter and mayo. I don't understand why you would put mayonnaise with peanut butter. Like, I take back my statement earlier that peanut butter tastes good on everything, because mayonnaise is not one of those things. However, though, I hate to admit this, but my mom, like, this isn't something I just, like, pulled on my own. Like, I didn't just make this sandwich on my own, but I have done that before. Like, if you get, like, well, you don't like peanut butter, but I've made a peanut butter and, well, not jelly, because I don't like jelly, but I would put...
Oh, but I am weird.
Jelly is gross.
Jelly is amazing.
No, jelly is gross. No, I will eat peach jelly, but grape jelly, I don't fuck with anything grape. Like, it's just gross. It reminds me of, like, childhood medicine, like the Dimetapp stuff that you would take when you were sick, like cough syrup. I don't eat anything grape, except for actual grapes. I know, it doesn't make sense.
I need you to get out.
Anyways, I have made a peanut butter and cinnamon sandwich before. Like, I put cinnamon and butter and, like, peanut butter and everything, and it was bomb. Like, it was the
That
best.
actually sounds good. It just sounds like French toast with peanut butter.
But since I didn't like jelly growing up, my mom would make a peanut butter and butter sandwich.
Okay, that got weird. It just got real weird.
Because I was a kid, and she was like, the peanut butter's too thick, and she's gonna
stick of butter?
she's gonna choke on the peanut butter sandwich because it's so dry. So she would put butter on it to, like, not make it so dry.
It's like a stick of butter.
No, not a stick of butter, but like...
You used to eat sticks of butter.
No!
I can see it now.
So yeah, that's probably the weirdest sandwich I do eat, and I still eat it to this day. I grew up on it, but I did not expect, so many different preferences of sandwiches and how many weird things that people actually eat. But like, if you just want to like ruin your day or find out more about a person, just ask them what their favorite and least favorite sandwich is, because I found out a lot about my friends over this past week, and I'm still kind of shook.
I have a small little list that I've collected of some weird sandwiches that people eat.
Yes, we're going to go through these.
First one is roasted broccoli and mayonnaise.
That's disgusting. Moving on.
Peanut butter, banana, and bacon.
See, I like all three of those things.
Why you gotta combine them?
But I don't know about putting bacon on with it. Like, I like the peanut butter and banana, but putting bacon with it, I just don't know about that. But I guess it's like sweet and savory.
Maybe, possibly. But let's take out the peanut butter and the bacon, and let's just keep the banana and add some mayo.
No, absolutely not. No. Fuck that shit. That shit's out of here. Like, if I come to your house and you're trying to feed me, I will be grateful. But if it's a peanut butter or what is it, a banana?
Yeah.
A banana and mayonnaise sandwich?
Yep.
Get out.
I don't know.
Get out of your own house trying to serve me that shit.
Definitely would never eat that.
No.
We've got roast beef, cheddar, and horseradish.
No, I don't like horseradish.
But
it's not bad. That sounds normal.
Yeah, it does sound normal. I just don't eat horseradish either.
Yeah,
so,
I don't either.
I
but
would probably...
Yeah.
That's really all... Oh, I'm sorry. We got a hamburger with some ramen. Like ramen noodles.
Okay, someone was high as fuck. Like, they smoked all the weed up in their house.
And I had
tried to make that sandwich.
Elaborate that the ramen noodles are not cooked on top and put as like a topping. They're actually the patties. So someone made ramen noodle patties.
And they're just like the hard, crunchy kind?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, no, baby, what is you doing? No. Okay.
Yep. Well, that's pretty much it. All the other ones just seem pretty normal. I mean, for most people. I don't know. I know people have their preferences and everything else,
But they're wrong. Grilled cheese is bae. So is peanut butter and butter.
Especially
I'll
grilled
fight
cheese and
you.
bacon.
All right, moving on to the next segment. We're going to go ahead and start with Guess That Acronym. The acronym that Cruz has gotten for me off of the internet is
PTFO.
All right. So, for those of you that listened last week or didn't listen last week, guess that acronym. She gives me an acronym and I have to guess it. And if I get at least one word right, I get a point. Points don't really matter, but hey, a win is a win. I'll take it. My first guess is piss the fuck off. Or pissed the fuck off. Damn.
But
I was sure about that one.
But you did get the and fuck. 2 points.
The fuck. Okay. The fuck off. Or the fuck. Oh, man.
So...
Well, I'm going to go ahead and go with my other guesses, and then I'm going to give myself another guess
All right,
since I got
good.
2 points here. So my other guesses, which are obviously wrong now, but just for humor purposes. Pink tall flamingos online.
That's it. You
Like,
got it.
like a dating app for flamingos.
No, sorry.
Aw. Professional training for obituaries. pleased to finally orgasm.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's awesome. I actually like that. I
Yeah.
like that more than what it really means.
I think Cosmo Magazine should put that in their
Definitely.
next issue.
Yeah, that's definitely an article headline.
All right, the last one is people throwing flaming oranges.
First of all, how are you going to set the orange on fire?
Have you ever sprayed anything with hairspray?
Okay, bye.
So, like, I'm guessing, like, if you could just, like, poke holes in it probably and just douse it with lighter fluid or something
yeah.
like that and just stick it on a stick and then light it on fire and then fling it off the stick at your enemies.
Just throw a match in it.
Yeah, I think the inside of the orange might not light, though,
Oh, true.
because it might be too, like, you know,
Would it be like
not flammable.
stuck the match with the other end, like not the lightable
Yeah,
end, into the
because
little
I think the peel would
and
burn.
then
I think
light
the
it on
peel would
fire.
burn. I don't know. I've never actually tried to set an orange on fire,
I'm gonna
but
try it one day. I'll let you know.
yeah, I think we should try it this weekend.
Let's do it.
Goals.
Yes.
Okay, so my last guess, since I got 2 points. Oh, God. I don't know what the P would stand for. Or the O. Can I have a hint on the P?
It's a 4-letter word.
4-letter word. And it's not piss?
No, but it's close. It's 1 letter off.
Puff.
It's 1 letter off, not 3.
You said it's 1 letter off for
Yes.
me? Piss.
Piss. And you said puff. That means there's only 1 letter different. Oh my god.
Oh, God. Pass the fuck out.
Ding ding ding!
Yes!
Finally
Yes!
a winner.
Oh my God. It's like I was just staring into the void and I was just like had to grab that from the deep depths of my brain.
Good job, Luna.
Sorry about that. All right. So, I win that one. I get 4 points. Whoop whoop. I'll subtract 1 for taking so long, so 3 points. And because I said puff.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, misunderstood. All right, moving on. We're going to do our new segment, which is going to be our weekly rant.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to go ahead and pass the mic to Cruz
Give me that torch, please.
because Cruz is very angry and she has something to rant about.
I was on fire! Alright, so. Everyone knows that this past weekend, Avengers Endgame
By the way, she's been instructed to not give spoilers, so don't panic.
came out. I also would never do that because I know how it feels to be spoiled, for things to be spoiled.
I know how it feels to be spoiled. Hair flip.
My bad. Anyway, so I waited online, as many people did, for 6 hours in order to purchase these tickets for Endgame. I purchased tickets for me and my friends, so we had to get 7 tickets, and it was for IMAX because, I mean, duh, how else would you watch Endgame?
Some people aren't near IMAX.
Bye.
Okay.
We drove an hour, I think. No. Anyway, so we get to the theater and we go in and we are met with the sad news that the IMAX projector is down. So AMC, why do you not have a backup projector? Makes no damn sense. But I'm just going to keep going on because that's not it. So we were refunded. And we were given free passes, so I was feeling a little bit better. And so I went over to the kiosk, only to find that there were really, really minimal seats. So the panic began. So I thought I wasn't going to be able to see Endgame that day. But we found a section with 7 seats, only had to wait an hour, and we go into the theater. And then boom, bam, boom! After an emotional roller coaster,
Having our hearts ripped out.
God.
And crying our soul away. Anyways, moving
We
on.
sit there, already knowing there wasn't a mid or post-credit scene, but we knew that there was something awaiting, so we waited. And plus, I mean, you have to have that time to recover from a movie like that. I mean, how can you just get up and leave a theater?
Yeah.
You just can't do it. So then these two little workers come in, cleaning up, doing their thing, and they tell us repeatedly, 5 times, no exaggeration, that there were no post-credit scenes. So I got a little bit out of my chair, butt up, looked at them and said, "But there is a sound!" And that was when I calmed down.
Yeah, like, I get what they were trying to do. Like, they wanted to clean and everything, but, like, this is the Avengers. Like, you trust no one.
Exactly.
You stay for the very, very end to see what is next or what's coming, whether it's a sound or not.
And not just that, but they knew that they had just pissed off a bunch of people by their projector being down. The least you could do is be considerate and just be like, okay, let's just let them sit in the theater a little bit longer. And
it's not like y'all were doing drugs back there, or, you know, like, it's not like they were just, like, lighting up some meth.
And there was this guy, when I said that, so there was a sound at the end, who said, "Oh, what, music?" And I almost throat punched him.
Oh, wow. Yeah, they were just being assholes. All right.
Yeah, so that was my ranting rampage.
All right. I'll go on to my rant now.
Thank you.
According to the depths of Twitter, the Royals have a new scandal. So, basically, from what I'm understanding according to Twitter, and of course, like, obviously, Twitter isn't the best place to get your news sources or anything.
It's the only place I get my news sources.
So, I'm not sure exactly how true all of this is, but if it is true, according to Twitter, basically, British tabloids are legally not allowed to report on certain British scandals.
Dun, dun, dun.
So, us being the U.S., you know, we don't have anything to do with the palace or the royals, really. So, I mean, like, there's nothing legally in place saying that we can't report on that. So, America was basically like, hold my beer and let me report this shit. And basically what's coming out is Prince William had an affair with Kate's best friend, Rose. Yes. And so, basically, the British tabloids, since they can't report on anything about that, they've been having to report on Meghan Markle and her breaking the rules, and that be the scandal. And so, like, the whole reason that Meghan Markle is so, like, you know, scowled and
attacked all the time
in the tabloids right now is because they're trying to report on anything else but what's happening with Prince William and Kate. And apparently this has been going on for months. Like, the British tabloids knew about this for months but could not report on it. But what I'm mad about is, like, for one, Prince William is nothing to look at. Yeah, he a prince, but, like, right now he baldy locks. Like, baldy locks is balding by the second. And he's not the nicest. Like, he's not the favorite of the princes. Like, Prince Harry all the way. But
agreed.
Not only that, like, he already did Kate wrong by cheating on her, but cheating on her with her best friend, Rose?
Yeah.
Really? And Rose is apparently, like, running her mouth saying, like, oh my god, I slept with the prince. Because, like, if you sleep with a prince, like, you gonna tell the whole world you slept with a prince, regardless of how wrong it is. But for Rose to do that to Kate, like, y'all was friends. Like, that's just shady.
And pretty close friends, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, I don't want to slut shame anyone because, you know, it's 2019. We don't slut shame people anymore. But, like, if you want to have sex, have sex. But, like, you don't have sex with your best friend's husband.
Yeah.
You know, that, regardless of slut shaming, like, that's, you a hoe. You can't do that. Like, I'm not saying she a hoe necessarily, but her favorite shade of lipstick might be penis. And she's a terrible person.
Yeah.
And that is my weekly rant. Don't sleep with your best friend's husband.
And
don't do that to your best friend.
And don't do that to your wife.
And don't do that to your wife.
Who just had your third child.
Yes, exactly. Like, how shady. And what's sad is they're probably going to have to stay married because it's like, you know, it's the British. Well, it's not the British, but it's like the royals, you know, like they've got to save face even though they're just as scandalous as everybody else. So, yeah.
It's a sad life.
I know. All right. To lighten the mood up a little bit, our closer, what made you laugh this week? What?
You go first.
I have to go first again?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. What made me laugh this week? It wasn't necessarily this week, but it was probably like, I guess it was in March, so I guess it was a couple of weeks ago. It's been about a month. I saw this tweet, and it was basically, it said, "Can you please dust my wets?" And the server says, "You can just ask for Parmesan cheese." And then they say, me, confused, has all of spaghetti in my hands. Like, he's holding the spaghetti itself in his hands, and he says, "Please, my wets." And I don't know what it is about that tweet, but it just made me, like, go mental. Like, it was the only thing that could make me laugh for weeks. And so I actually, like, tweeted the guy that made the tweet and was like, so I did a thing, and I tried to get it published to Urban Dictionary as a phrase, you know, "please my wets" or "dust my wets," you know, to explain it. And I just got the email that it got posted to Urban Dictionary. So I tweeted that guy again, and I was like, "Your tweet is officially famous," even though it's gotten like over 100,000 retweets and likes.
Oh, yeah.
He's already feeling the fame, but now I'm like, but now you're on Urban Dictionary.
Nice.
But he actually did retweet me and like me and everything, and I was just like, oh.
Nobody else likes you.
No, he was literally the only one that liked it. Literally the only one.
To be fair, I have been off social media for the last week to avoid spoilers for Endgame, so I wasn't able to like your tweet.
It's okay.
It's okay. I'm sorry. Apologize.
Oh, I actually have another funny thing. Can I talk about my other funny
Yes.
thing?
No.
So, my other funny thing that made me laugh this week was that I'm an idiot.
Duh.
I did not know that 1 cup of uncooked rice
Oh, yes.
would make 3 cups of cooked rice. And lentils apparently does the same thing. So I'm trying to be like a little bit healthier, eat less calories and whatnot. So I found this recipe for like rice and lentils that you mix with like garbanzo beans and stuff. And so it was like cook the rice and cook the lentils and then mix the garbanzo beans and chicken in afterwards. So I basically used the entire bag of lentils. And I used a full cup of white rice and put it in the pot and was stirring it like I was just cooking it together. And I now basically have like 87 pounds of rice.
Cooked rice.
I'm going to be eating rice for the next
Year.
3 years. Not really, but like the next 2 weeks, rice is the only thing that I'll be eating. Rice and lentils. Because I did not know that, and now I'm just like, well, lesson learned.
Yep. I'm glad you learned a lesson before I did.
Yeah.
I think something funny that happened this week was regarding your story about the dust my wets. So Luna went on a little meeting thing, and she had lunch at Olive Garden.
Guys, this was so hard.
What did you mutter to the waiter?
I didn't. I couldn't. I had to be professional.
No, you did it.
No, I didn't.
I know you did.
I
know
didn't
you're
do
lying.
it. I didn't do it. Y'all, this was a business meeting, okay? Like, I'm with coworkers and my boss. And so, like, I did text Cruz, and I was like, this is killing me. And she was like, what's killing you? And I was like, I ordered the spaghetti. And she was like, okay. And I was like, but I can't lift it all in my hands and be like, please, my wets. And it took every inch of my being not to do that. And it physically hurt. Like, I was physically in pain and just kind of silently crying because I was just like, I can't do the thing that I want to do because I'm a professional. Even though I have like a 12-year-old sense of humor, I'm still professional. So yeah, it hurt. It hurt a lot.
And it made me laugh because I don't think y'all really grasp how much she loves this phrase. But I probably get about 3 notes each week, or probably about 10 texts a week with the phrase, dust my wets, space, please. Not just please, but please.
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 My wits.
So she's a loser.
Yeah. I don't know why it makes me laugh so much, but I've showed it to several different people, and they don't laugh as much as I do. And I think it was the funniest thing. Like, I saw it, and I was basically crying at my desk, and I had to compose myself. And then it was like days went by, and I had been laughing about it every single day. Like, it just kept popping up in the back of my mind. And I was like, the internet has broken me. Like, this is the only thing I can laugh at now. I don't find anything else funny but this. It's the internet's fault. I'm broken.
Yeah. But if going back to our ranting thing.
No, that's over.
No, I'm telling people to do this. Don't ever make anybody. I'm just kidding. I can't be serious about it anymore, so I'm not mad about it anymore. I was super mad about it until I was able to rant about it.
And see, that's what's good about ranting,
Yes.
is it helps you get over it. It helps you get over it.
So if any of you have any funny rants, maybe you could tell us, and we'll tell the world for you.
Oh, absolutely. Tweet us at Luna Lemon Drop.
Did you forget for a second?
Yeah, I did. I forgot our Twitter handle. Tweet us at Luna Lemon Drop, or you can search Laughing with Luna, the podcast, and hopefully we'll pop up. You can find us on Spreaker, and you can actually hopefully find us on Apple Music. Not Apple Music.
Wow.
On Apple Podcasts
we a band now?
pretty soon. We submitted the first podcast. We submitted it for review, and so we're still waiting to hear back. So hopefully they don't find us too offensive and they find us funny and post us on there. I don't know why they wouldn't.
Yeah,
I mean,
we're cool. Right?
it's not like we're threatening the government or anything, so. We
No,
never
I'm just kidding.
threatened the government? What the heck? I was like, what are you talking about?
Just kidding.
All right, guys. See y'all next week.
Whoop, whoop.